take a look at one of the earliest Capcom NES Disney games, DuckTales. This is another one I don't think I've played since, well, every kid had a Nintendo. I remember it being pretty fun when I was a kid, and yeah, it's still pretty fun now. Even if it was surprisingly short. I played this and Lion King on the same stream, and I actually had to find another game to play because I was over so early. Of course, part of that could be I was cheating and exploiting the rewind button, but nah, I'm just that good. The story, because Lord knows those were so important in the NES days, is Scrooge McDuck is trying to beat his rival Glomgold to be the richest duck in the world. So he travels in between 5 different locations to find 5 different treasures before Glomgold does, even though you never do see him chase after the treasures himself until the end. The controls are very simple and cleverly utilized from the show. In a lot of NES games, you just jump on top of the enemy and that would knock him out, like Mario Brothers. But here, not only do you use Scrooge's cane to jump higher, but that's also what you use to take him out, as well as knock objects out of the way. They didn't have to do that, have the fighting function tie into Scrooge's cane, but they did that. Good on you. The levels all have similar but different enough layouts with similar but different enough enemies. It probably goes without saying, but the music in this game is surprisingly really good. For whatever reason, there was a lot of epic themes that was written on 8-bit, Super Mario Bros., Legend of Zelda, and as everybody has pointed out, the moon theme from this game rocks. God, such a good song. Ducks on the moon. But I was actually shocked to find how much I like some of the other music, like in Transylvania or the Amazon. While not as epic as the Moon one, they are still really hummable, and yeah, they did stay in my mind even after I was done playing it. There is a good sense of a scavenger hunt in this. Like, I really like how you can go to one place and maybe a treasure is missing or a key is missing, so you may have to go to another place in order to find it. And when I say another place, I mean Transylvania. I don't know why. You have to go back to Transylvania like 3 times in this game. Maybe they just really like the level, I don't know. So yes, maybe a little bit more variety of places you have to go in order to get something else in another level, but the fact that they put this in the game at all I thought was pretty neat. Any problems I have really are nitpicks. Like, I'm not really sure why Huey, Dewey, and Louie are just red and green. You use blue on the computer, I know you didn't run out of that color. There's another funny bit where you rescue one of them from the Beagle Boys, but he just stays there. Like he got Stockholm Syndrome and never wants to leave. I don't know, I'm not sure how this works. But yeah, that's just stupid comedians like me like to point out. The average gamer is not gonna care. I also like they utilize a lot of characters from the show, and even the ones that aren't from the show, you feel like could be. I remember playing this as a kid thinking, was there a duck statue at one point? Was there a Duckula outside of, Duckula? I really like when a game doesn't have all the information on a show, they'll get the gist just well enough that they'll kind of make new ones, and it seems to fit. To the point where I couldn't remember if it was in the show or not. You want to live back to Duckburg, Mr. McD? You're just on the moon? I think the one major complaint I have is that the final boss, if you can even call him that, really is far too easy. It's not even really a final boss, it's a race, and it is ridiculously simple to finish. For a game that's so much fun, it does have a fair amount of good bosses. This really was kind of a letdown. You really don't feel like you earn it. And yes, I know it's technically in the show, but come on, you can still go for something bigger. But I don't know, I still had a pretty good time. How can you not love DuckTales on the NES? The controls are good, it's fun, it has great music, it has the look and feel of the show. It's just an all-around good time. Yeah, I guess I can't say a ton more about it, it's just good, it's a good game. If you want life to be like an 8-bit hurricane again, then go ahead and grab onto some, well, you know.